There we go. So this is My Hero Academia, chapter 364, titled Why We Wield Power by Kohei Horikoshi. Okay, the if I remember correctly, the last battle of that chapter was um, All for One having his like face restore, and we start this one with kind of a flashback with the doctor. Shigaraki stole those refined samples of the chemical the Shie Hasaikai developed for destroying quirk factors. Okay, the eight precepts, okay. It came to me, and I wasted no time in trying to replicate it. Turns out the substance originated from a person's quirk. Ain't that a hood? Like you're always saying, fate brings everything full circle. Fuck this, doctor. During the refining process, I started focusing not on the leader round, but on the quirk's original effect. And I gotta say, my doomsday theory was right on the money. You only get one shot and done. Assuming things go according to plan and you get to walk free again, I'm betting it'll all help make your dream come true. And just in case I'm not around when you get out of the big house, I'm leaving I'm leaving it all in this safe house along with the data. Allow me to speak my mind. Your voice, your eyes, your smile bring joy to my heart. And if I had one wish, I'd ask that your own heart be filled with hate. And then we see All for One getting the data and the mask back and shit after what the doctor said. And then we're back in present time with All for One being completely restored. What it looks like? And we get kind of like that effect that we see on Eri when she uses her wig, like, kind of like the light going around people. Be proud, Endeavor. I never thought you'd be the one forcing me to play this card. And they was like, he's rejuvenated. His body is back to prime condition. That is so fucked. That is so fucked. We are so fucked. We are all so fucked. Tokoyami is like, look, little Aries power. This is bad, says Hawk. And all from one is like, my body feels light as silk. And he lands on the floor. Random female hero. I don't know who she is. If somebody can tell me, just let me know. And he's clothed all of a sudden. He's stealing her quirk. Ah, my quirk. I'll take care too while I'm at it. Fighting in the buff is hardly my style. And Hawk just save her. Hopefully. This bit of rewinding will be the end of me. I'm ultimately doomed to vanish now. But my dream will live on as I pass the baton to Tomura Shiragaki. The only task left to me is to rescue him from your brazen from your brazen trap. So if you don't mind. And then Hawk's like a massive yet suicidal power up. Endeavor just needs to deliver one more solid blow, so your dreams, so your dreams, huh? Something beyond stealing one for all? Mind filling me in for future reference? I still gotta buy time. Okay, so Hawk's trying to buy time, so try to make him talk. It's simple, all for one. I'm quite influenced by comics. The world always fears the big bad villain. What do you think that is? Because he does bad stuff, says Hawk. And what counts as bad stuff? In a world teeming with myriad cultures and values, bad stuff, quotation marks, will be an act that universally makes the masses turn up their noses in disgust. An act which towards the future they envision. So I intend to toward the future of the whole world. That's all I ever wished for. Ooh, we go to Washington. Nice. Washington, D.C., United States of America. This is the moment to strike. If we don't definitely eliminate Tomura, now the U.S. will face the dangers he poses, and the president. Obviously, we don't see the president. We see like a dark shadow, like a dark thing. And how will we reign this crisis? Unlike most other our nations has already taken half a step into the red zone, and you're to blame, Timothy Akbar. Is that a reference? Because he kind of looks like Amir Akbar. According to reports from the Quirk's research agencies, Tomura is already beyond anything humanity can stop. An unknowable, untouchable entity capable of just about anything. Excuse me. You faced that monster and made it clear that we're his enemy via stars and the missiles. And the guy that looks like Admiral Iber, you're saying we should appease him instead? There's already a standoff between the world's developed nations, and we wonder who'll be the first to earn Tomor's trust. And basically, it's a whole back and forth between the president and like a guy that like probably trusts Stars and Stripes. Thinking about how we should let him rule over us, that's insanity. Only to minimize casualties, to feel him out before a more decisive strike. Give the monster even an inch and he'll take a mile. Will be neutered. Tim, this is for a nation's future. We won't have a future. And he just kind of like chills back down. Your position's forcing you to take this stand, yes? And then the Secret Service like, easy there, Mr. Akbar. And he takes like a picture, like a Polaroid. Do you know what Star really was fighting for? Oh, and we see like a picture of fucking like young All Might and like a kid Star and Stripes. Excuse me. Why do you think Cassie followed in her idol's footsteps and died for it? I'm sure you haven't really forgotten. Children observe adults as they grow. Adults in turn support the children as they pass it forward, and so on to the next generation. Heroes have always wielded their power in the name of that cause. Okay, so I kinda got spoiled on this that Edgeshot is going to try to save Bakugo somehow from dying because of the shit from happening next chapter. So I did get spoiled on this. So we get a panel of this genius trying to do something with Bakugo, and Edgeshot comes out of nowhere all hurt. Heroes have always wielded their power in the name of the cause. Genius like Edgeshot. Yes, I am the ninja hero. There is no realm I cannot infiltrate. And I have ample experience invading the body of others. Sorry. I have ample experience of invading the body of others. This is no time to lay down and die. And he yells, Mirko, do not go quietly. Oh shit. Should he tear you asunder, sink your teeth into his flesh? And Tomura's like, so pointless. Because Edgeshot, the hero, will not let this pass. This stopped heart belongs to a life we can ill afford to lose. I am not too late. I shall replace what's missing and make it pump. Kamihara, that's Edgeshot's real name, Kamihara. There's no coming back from this for you. Just so, I leave the rest in your capable hands. Club President Hakamada And then we get a flashback of Best Genius and Edgeon back in their academy days. Nimpo, thousand sheet Pierce seen it. I will be this boy's heart. Okay, so that's what I got spoiled on. Edge is going to try to somehow revive Bakugo. I don't know how I feel about that. It depends on the way he does it, cause let me think. I don't mind as much with my hero, because my hero doesn't really have fake out deaths like this. It all depends on the way they explain it works and why Edgeshot is able to do this. Because he's saying he's going to become Bakugo's new heart, but the problem is we don't know the way his quirk can apply to this. I'm not a huge fan. I not get me wrong. I love the way it's shaping up. People are dying. I like the flashback with Edgeshot and like the flashback panel with Edgeshot and Best Genius. I I just don't like fake out. It's my biggest issue. I'm a huge One Piece fan, and I'm a huge One Piece fan. That's my biggest issue with One Piece. It has to have some sort of sense. If Horikoshi finds a way that this makes sense, sure. And I'm giving them a pass only because my hero doesn't really do fake out. It's like that. But yeah, that was My Hero Academia, chapter 364. Um, Reaction, I guess. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And recording. Thank you. Peace.